In with some breaking news, and a top American general has warned that Daesh will pose an enduring threat once U.S. troops withdraw from Syria. Joseph Votel, who heads the U.S. military central command, says Daesh still has leaders, fighters and resources that will fuel an insurgency. And he made the comments during a Senate hearing, which is underway still in Washington. Well, let's bring in TRT World's Turkey analyst Yusuf Erim, who is in Istanbul. Hi, Yusuf, what do you make of these comments?
Well, following the December 14th announcement by U.S. President Donald Trump that the U.S. forces were going to withdraw from Syria, the main debate shifted to what's going to happen to Daesh. Will there be a Daesh revival? Now, when we look at the military aspect of Daesh, they're basically defeated. As Secretary of State Mike Pompeo said before, they're 99% defeated. That last 1%, most likely within the month of February, will be wiped out, and Daesh will be functionally defeated on a military level. Now, looking forward, obviously, strong local governance will keep a Daesh revival from happening. But when we look at the United States and their local partners, the SDF or the YPG, they have a very bad track record with local governance, especially when we look at areas like Raqqa and Deir ez-Zor. So to believe that the U.S. coalition partners will be able to provide that strong local governance needed to keep Daesh suppressed in the area is expecting too much. Now, when we look at President Trump's original statements when they decided on withdrawing from Syria, it was supposed to be a highly coordinated transition with Turkish forces, where they would come in and the duties of fighting Daesh and keeping Daesh suppressed in the area were going to be handed over to Turkey. Now, Turkey has a much better track record of governance in Syria, especially when we look at the areas of Al-Bab and Jarablus and how functional they are right now. They've become areas of attraction for internally displaced refugees. So if a strong transition that's highly coordinated with the United States NATO ally Turkey is undertaken, the chances of Daesh reviving are slim to none.
Well, just to mention that, as you said, that when the U.S. President Donald Trump announced that the U.S. troops would withdraw from that area, he did take everyone by surprise. And not everybody agreed with him. And he said the Daesh threat is no longer there. So does this show the disagreement when we listen to Joseph Votel's comments?
Now, it looks like there's disagreements within the factions inside Washington, D.C., which has become a trademark of the Trump administration. It's no surprise to see top-level U.S. officials talk about different strategies after their commander-in-chief has announced a strategy for the United States. We see NSA Director John Bolton talking from one end. We see Mike Pompeo saying another thing, and now we're seeing Central Command say completely something else. So this has come to be expected, but in the end, the United States is going to withdraw from Syria. That's what it looks like. And will the U.S. withdrawal spark a Daesh revival? Well, we have to look at United States' track record. The United States has previously been in Afghanistan and Iraq for almost 2 decades. They've been present there this whole time, but when you look at whether it be Al-Qaeda, whether it be the Taliban, or whether it be many other aspects of the local insurgency groups in these countries, they haven't had a good track record of dealing with these groups. So a constant U.S. presence in Syria definitely does not translate into Daesh being ended.
Well, thank you for that there, Yusuf Erim, live there from Istanbul.